I've been walking down this road for about 35 years now, and I can tell you it's been one hell of a ride. I am an African girl. Well, I know where.
The event is really about conversation with like-minded women like Mukami. It's about bringing together women who she feels are kind of impacting the community in a sense. There also seems to be a link with media women, and so it's just getting to know us better, getting to know each other better, getting to see how we can work with each other in our lifestyle and empowerment brands.
I think it's to celebrate women who are excelling in the different fields and just come together and celebrate. It's a new year and just, celebrate powerful women in different industries.
It's about honoring women who are fierce females, women who are courageous, women who are taking risks and chances, who are leaning in and they're doing what they were brought or put on earth to do. They're strong, and they're tenacious, and they're courageous, and they're beautiful, and they're go-getters, and they're doing their thing in the best way that they can.
I
feel really special. I feel really honored, and it gives me motivation to be better and to grow and to also to push myself, just because knowing that somebody appreciates what you're doing makes you feel like you want to be better.
JOODJ is a lifestyle. JOODJ is a verb, it's an adjective, it's a noun, it's all those things in between. The idea behind JOODJ is kind of inspired by this mantra that we follow and believe, which is channeling your inner fierce. And fierceness in our minds is this idea of being courageous and being confident and being bold and being owning all those things about you that make you unique and set you apart and empower you to make a really huge impact on the world.
I think Mukami just naturally pulls different types of people together, and that's the richness of Mukami. She's very diverse, eclectic, really appreciates people, and isn't afraid to actually stand up and say thank you, you're doing a great job. And that takes guts, because although it should be an easy thing to say, somehow in society we get inhibited, we forget to say it. So I'm really appreciating that she's got that gift, that she's actually willing to go out there and just say thank you in such a loud way. It's beautiful.
I still am at that place where I have lots of women who I look up to and I want to be like, and when someone from time to time says, I want to honor you for something, it honestly blows me away. So I'm really honored that Mukami has chosen to honor me in this way.
I feel like as women, one of the things that we may lack is a support system that will validate what we already know about ourselves, a support system that encourages us and helps us get through the ups and downs and in-betweens of life that will happen and that do happen, particularly if you're trying to pursue something that's bigger and greater than who you are.
When we were in high school, we talk about our dreams. We were deskmates, which was perfect. Yeah. And we talk about this is what I want to do. And look at us now, exactly what we talked about is what we dreamed about doing. I think that's one of the rare gifts that you can have in life, where you'd actually have a vision for yourself and a dream for yourself and dreams for each other, and they actually come to fruition. And I mean, look at this fierce female, the things that she's doing with her life. What about you? The example that she's setting for other women out there, it's incredible. I'm so proud of you.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's just true to who Mukami is, to be honest. She's always so gracious and so good about saying thank you to people who have impacted her and walked with her this journey. So I think it's a great idea. It's good to connect with women and just chit chat and have a nice evening together. So it's a great event. I'm glad she decided to do it. And it's truly Mukami. That's just her.
I wanted to do things a little bit differently. Versus bringing people together and talking about the brand, what I wanted to do was to talk about them, celebrate them, and acknowledge those aspects of who they are that have allowed them to be successful and impactful in their individual lives.
I am trying to.
You are all fierce females. And tonight I want you to know that I see you. I see each one of you. I celebrate you. I honor you. And I thank you from the depths of my heart. And we thank you at JOODJ. We sincerely thank you for making that purposeful decision, or that decision to live your lives very purposely, based on your passion and based on your calling in life. Using your voice and the platforms that you're privileged and honored to have to speak on behalf of other women and girls. Showing those women and girls that nothing is impossible, that anything you put your mind to do is possible. Through action, through your own experiences. Facing failure, facing those really, really tough times by picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and continuing to press forward. You are powerful. You are powerful. You are compassionate.
You are compassionate. And the goal was, at the end of the day, for them to have a deeper value and appreciation for themselves and what they bring to the table every day, that it's so easy to take for granted in yourself, because you're just going about your business trying to be the best that you can be. But I feel like you may not necessarily get as much affirmation or validation in your day-to-day. And so that was important to me, that we took a moment out of the craziness of life to do exactly that for the individuals.
It just gives me strength for another day. No matter what's going on in business, there's somebody out there who's noticing that we're really trying our best and we're really pushing hard.
1, 2, 3. We are fierce females. I will see. I will see. Oh, oh. I will see. I will see. I will see. Oh, oh. 'Cause I am an African girl. Well, I know where I'm coming from, and I know who I wanna be.